Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of HEDM's Devotion. Please don't mind the beautiful waves in the background. I am blessed to do this devotion from the island of Barbados, where I'm having a wonderful time enjoying this beautiful water and not forgetting my responsibilities and my goals and my commitments. So, my topic today is, if you want to serve God, you must know His authority. All right, so we know that I love to do meanings of words that I think that pop out at us. And for me, with this statement, if you want to serve God, you must know God's authority is authority. And the meaning of authority is the power or right to give orders, make decisions, and enforce obedience. So within this meaning, I find that obedience is a word that we use very lightly, and we probably don't really know the meaning or take the time out to actually understand the meaning or actually read what the dictionary meaning of obedience is. Obedience means compliance with an order, request, or law, or submission of another's authority. And remember, the topic says, if you want to serve God, you must know God's authority. In Romans 13, the first verse, lets everyone know, everyone must submit himself to the governing of authorities, for there is no authority except that which God has established. Also in 1 Corinthians 15:27, it says, for he had put all things under his feet, but when he said all things are put under him, it is not manifest that he is except which did put all things under him. So back to our topic. If we want to serve God, we must follow His authority. So again, in all of our devotions, we try to encourage, we try to remind, we try to invoke something in someone's life, touch someone. So for me, when it comes to this personal topic, follow authority. Authority is a figure or a figure of order that we must follow, right? It's like a lawyer or a policeman or your boss or the judge. Authority, those are the people that we follow authority from, right? But for us as Christians and as God's servants, we must follow His authority. We must. It doesn't say that we may or we can. It's a must for us Christians that is walking the path in which the Lord wants us to walk. And in order for us to do that, we must be able to know what His authority covers. His authority covers everything, meaning that we need to open our Bibles, we need to read our Bibles, we need to read our word, we need to know what it's about, we need to get into it. Even if we read one verse a day, let's read that one verse a day. Let's meditate on that one verse, because remember that with all things, it's nothing but the Lord, right? He gives us all our strength. He wakes us up every morning, and He has the authority over our lives, right? Sometimes things happen and we say, oh my God, that's the devil. But I promise you that God allowed the devil to let that happen in your life, and it's for a reason and a purpose, right? So we need to follow God's authority. All of the good things, right? Not the things that we want to pick out of it and take it and use it for ourselves and for our own understanding. If we think that we read something and we kind of don't understand it, read it in the morning, read it in the evening, read it at night. At some point in time, it will come back to you, and you will get the understanding of that word, okay? So trust in God, trust in yourself, trust in your beliefs. And anytime you don't understand something, I pray that you continue to ask questions to get some more understanding. I pray that you will continue to do your research to get some understanding. Even when you're doing research and you get stuck, there has to be someone around you that can help you get through that hump. There has to be an elder in your church, or even if you don't go to church, because I know there's people watching that probably don't go to church, that probably don't even believe in the Lord, but still read their Bible, because at some point, at some time, there's a dark time where we want to say that, oh no, I'm not into God, I don't believe in that, but we call on him. There's a point in our lives where we call on him regardless if we believe in him or not, right? So in them times when you don't understand things, I encourage you to just speak to someone. Speak to someone. You'll never know what their understanding is. You will never know their interpretation of it, and they can help you interpret it, right? But trust God. And as Christians, we must know his authority. It's not an if, and, or buts for us. And I'm speaking to us Christians that believe in him and trust in his higher power and know that he's a miracle worker and know that he can do all things and know that he's the one that woke you up this morning and know that he's the one that's going to carry you through today and carry you through tomorrow if he sees fit to wake you up to see tomorrow. So let's know God's authority. And there goes a wonderful view of my background, live and in living color. The water is beautiful. It feels beautiful. It looks beautiful. The waves are knocking us down left, right, and center. My ear hurts right now from being abused by these waves, but it's okay. I'm enjoying life. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed. Subscribe, like, and subscribe.